South Division Hoops action being served together with your lunch as two teams who are languishing at the bottom of the standings will battle each other and who will get that first elusive win for today. 3 exciting games down and 3 more to go as we continue to bring the comfort of your location, the action of Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And our game at hand is between the San Pedro Spartans against the Las Piñas Whitening Warriors for the 18 under division. And this is our game at hand for today. And magandang hapon po and good afternoon mga kaliga. This is Nino Abay together with Mix Gomez, and also on the sideline we have Daphne Cristobal kasama po para po sa ating broadcast na ito for the continuing live coverage of Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. We have two teams right now, both are winless. Pero magsimula tayo dito sa kupunan ng San Pedro Warriors or Spartans who suffered their last defeat against Leyte 85-79 noong last July 18 mix.
Well, Nino, that was actually a close game in the first quarter. Palitan ng kalamangan. Then they gave up a big run in the second quarter. That was the game changer for them because after that run, naghahabol na yung San Pedro for the rest of the game. They actually were able to score in a good manner in the second half, but it was a matter of timely stops na hindi nila nakuha in the end game. They gave up 7 timely 3-pointers to Leyte, and that's why they lost that ball game.
And nakita nga natin itong mga numbers, itong kupunan ng San Pedro Spartans on that last game against this team of Leyte. But let's go to the other team also, this Las Piñas team na nagkaroon din ng bottom, or andun sila ngayon sa ating bottom ng team standings dito po sa South Division, and they fell short on their last game then with the Batangas City Baraquitos.
Well, itong team naman ng Las Piñas, coming into this matchup, they already have a big concern because we don't seem to have Ian Cuajao, their leading scorer, on the floor. So who's going to fill that role? That's going to be a big question for Las Piñas. In their previous game, Cuajao top scored with 23. He's averaging 20 in the season. And they really need a strong start. Without Ian Cuajao, who can be that spark plug in the first quarter for Las Piñas?
And that's it for this both teams right now para po sa ating fourth game. And to complete our member here in the port side, we have Daphne Cristobal for us.
Nino and Migs, high hopes for both of these squads kasi nga galing sila sa mga pagkatalo this time around. Magiging ibang storya na nga daw ito. Para sa Team Las Piñas, they have to start stronger para makuha itong panalo na to. Para naman sa Team San Pedro, kailangan lang nilang pumunta at bumalik sa kanilang sistema. Pero more of those inside stories. Pero ngayon, pumunta muna tayo sa ating venue game announcer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Montano Hall, Cavite City. First, we would like to thank Atlantis 88, sponsor of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Now for the fourth match, San Pedro Spartans versus Las Piñas Isa Botanica Widening Warriors. First, let's meet the starting five of San Pedro Spartans. Playing point guard, number 14, Sky Young. His shooting guard, number 11, Marlon Yambao. Small forward, number 22, Luis Uleb. Playing forward, number 7, Brand De Luna. At center, number 13, Manuel Collado. The head coach of San Pedro Spartans, Coach Teddy Polinga. Now the starting five of Las Piñas is Botanica Widening Warriors 18 under. His playing point guard, number 3, Miguel Biyang. His shooting guard, number 24, Jared Manalak. Small forward, number 7, Tristan Rosales. Playing power forward, number 16, Jarek Reliama. At center, number 33, King Ang. The head coach of Las Piñas is a Botanica Widening Warriors 18 under, Coach Gino Enriquez.
And we have this fourth game here inside the Montano Hall. Ito po sa Cavite. for this second day here in Cavite. Migs, no? Para sa 5 araw natin dito sa Cavite.
And you know, it's actually a nice venue because it's a good size at mukhang bago lang, no?
Yeah,
It looks to
bagong-bago.
be newly renovated. Maganda yung flooring ng court natin. The green seats look nice. It looks to be a good center as well for other activities ng government natin. Tapos, ang pinakamaganda dyan, merong pound-for-pound fitness sa labas.
Yeah, totoo ka
Pwede
dyan.
mag-gym yung mga players natin bago at pagkatapos ng mga laro nila.
And also, I love the crowd here at Cavite. Migs, no? And ganda ng suporta. Ganda ng pag-welcome ang ating mga kaliga sa atin dito sa Cavite.
We witnessed that yesterday.
Yeah.
Remember that crowd? Especially the first game.
First game.
Kasi home court defense ng Cavite, pero iba kwento natin ngayon.
Pero ito, medyo malapit lang. Ito kupunan ng Las Piñas dito. And both teams still winless dito po sa ating South Division. But itong kupunan, itong isang kupunan po natin na Las Piñas, nasa laylayan ng ating team standings. Nasa
Hacking ball on
pinakababa.
number
Migs.
6.
Well, the test is on for them today. Which team will be able to get their first victory?
His first
If
team
I may,
foul.
just to add on to your point about the crowd, yes, we do have a neutral zone for today. But because we're covering kids here in the junior MPBL, hindi mawawala yung parents, brothers and sisters, maybe cousins and friends. Kumbaga, meron
Hacking
laging
foul on number 11, Marlon
crowd,
Imbao. His first.
present in each
Second team foul, San Pedro Spartans.
Lalo na ito
Now on
walang
the
head
line,
coach ng
shooting
Las
two
Piñas,
free
Coach,
throw.
Gino
Tristan
Enriquez.
Rosales.
Dadala siguro ito ng maraming crowd eh. No?
Coach Gino pa, very animated yan. He actually has won already twice in our junior MPBL season, but they happened in the 16 and 14 under division. Ito na lang yung team na hindi pa nananalo para kay Coach Gino.
Sa tatlong dinadala niyang team dito sa ating junior MPBL. And still, both teams struggling dito. But more active itong napapansin natin itong Las Piñas.
Subbing on the line, 14 seconds to shoot.
Early as this first
14
quarter.
seconds.
And now, nakakuha sila ng turnover bola doon. Of course, a turnover. We'll see. Can they able to convert that to points here? This team was still looking for its first goal. Euro step just denied. The Spartans. De Luna.
That's good defense inside by De Luna, especially knowing the fact that they seem to be the smaller team here.
Totoo ka dyan, Migs, no? Their lineup, yung kanilang size dito. Kasi nga kanina, sa kanilang warm-up, itong kupunan ng Las Piñas, napansin natin, itong malaking bata, number 34, itong si Ang.
Yeah, number 33.
Or 33 rather.
He is
Si
the starting
Ang.
center
With a
for
reverse
Las
layup,
Piñas. He got the
Sherrick
offensive rebound leading to that two-pointer.
That's the first field goal here. Warm-up nga, papansin dumadaktak eh, no? Laking bata, 18 years old.
So handa?
Yeah,
Wow.
kanina. And also, ito din sa kupunan ng Spartans, on the bench right now, number 13 para sa kanila, Dwayne Lirio, that wide body,
Right?
medyo heavy, but nakita ko ding dumakdak, ha?
Talaga?
Oo, itong si Direo.
I'd like to see him match up against Ang later on.
May pasabog itong kupunan ng Spartans. Whereas itong San Pedro, atabayan na natin yan mamaya. This team of San Pedro now looking for that goal to
Turnover.
tie this game, or score here is 4-2
Substitution.
for this team of Las Piñas.
Cancilla
Well, I'm
replacing number
actually pretty
33,
happy
King
that
Ong.
we're seeing these two teams. They're not rushing on the court. Kumbaga hindi siya yung as usual na nakikita nating takbuhan na medyo reckless, no? We're seeing a lot of half-court defense and offense here. Now, Las Piñas seems to be capitalizing
Sky.
better on their half-court offense.
Yeah, and what can you say about this team of San Pedro now, Migs? Last game against Leyte, Leyte got 13 steals and 2 blocks against this team.
Well, if you're San Pedro, I think it's
Foul on number
applies to
14.
any other team here in the junior MPBL.
Substitution,
We're
first
getting your
personal
reps
foul,
in this
Jan
league.
Scantilla.
Kasi sa simula, naninibago, di ba? Iba yung landscape.
Abinsanya,
ng liga,
replacing
you're
number
playing
22,
on national
Luis
TV,
Uleb.
foreign court maybe for your team. But now that you're 3 games in, this should be, enough time already na nakapag-adjust na kayo. No? So let's see kung mas magiging sistemado yung mga opensa na makikita natin sa ating dalawang kupunan. Same goes for the defensive end.
Yeah, precisely. Narinig na natin kanina, no? Sa chika sa atin ni Daphne that they will really rely on their system right now.
Miguel
Ito kupunan
Bion.
ng Spartans. And on the other hand, Las Piñas papakitang magandang sign dito para sa kanilang mga fans and supporters. They're up right now 6 points and now running on and off the court and everywhere.
Jarek
Las
Villama.
Piñas is basically taking the ball
Coach
into
Teddy
the rack.
Bolinga of San Pedro.
Villama
for
went all the way for those
Spartans.
2 points.
Calls
Before that, we saw
timeout.
some drop passes, some offensive rebounds, and putbacks. If you're San Pedro, that has to be your main cause of concern, your interior defense as of this moment.
And we have a timeout here. It's 10-2.
Eight-point lead, Las Piñas
We're
is a
back
Botanica
here
widening
inside
Warriors.
the Montano Hall dito po sa Cavite City. So it's your official ball here.
Bola ng Pinoy.
Bola ng Pinoy. Do-right.
Nahawakan mo na ba yan?
Hindi pa mix eh.
Oh, I was able to hold it and I actually like it. Kasi maganda yung grip ng bola ng Dora.
Pang Pinoy talaga.
Pang Pinoy talaga. Ang
Oh.
gandang description yan. And I think you can use it in any type of sport.
Yeah. Gusto, may label eh, no? Mix indoor and outdoor. Itong ating official ball dito na do-right. At on the other hand, ito ko po na ng Spartans. Meron na silang 2 turnover dito sa ating ball game ngayon. Maaga for them.
Foul on number
That's
14.
usual here, junior MPBL. Mix, no?
Yeah.
Second personal foul on number
It's
14,
actually the
Jensen
points in the
Cancilia.
paint that's hurting them right
Substitution.
now. All of those points of Las Piñas have been scored.
Leal
in
to
the-
number
in the
11,
shaded
Marlon
area.
Yambao.
And this team of San Pedro, they have 7 attempts now on this first quarter. And another almost a steal. The layup deflected.
Manuel
Cruz.
Culiado.
Diliano or Diliano, Diluna rather, number 7. Another steal for Pontanel. Good drive.
Marel
Coming from Pontanel.
Pontaniel.
That must have been a good timeout by San Pedro. They look to be rejuvenized.
Ball
After
bounces
our
on the
break.
line.
It was 4-0, and
Ball
now
possession of San Pedro.
another ball
Spartans.
position for them.
They seem to be more aggressive now, Nino. It starts with their defense. They're creating turnovers. They're attacking the basket on the other end. If you ask me, that's a good idea because Villama, with the absence of Quahaw, must be the go-to player now of Las Piñas. If you can attack his defense, put him in foul trouble, that will definitely help you a lot as Villama scores again.
Jarek Rayama.
Liyama, too big that time. Yung dalawa sila dun to get that offensive rebound, but Liyama finish it. Diluna, corner pass, step back,
Nice fake.
short, gets his own miss. Drop pass once again. But itong kupunan ng Las Piñas ngayon. Dikit
Maxwell
ng depensa.
Pontaniel.
But Pontaniel attacking it once again.
Pontaniel is averaging 13 points and 7 assists in the season. He seems to be the ultimate
Jarek
marquee point guard
Rayama.
for San Pedro, but Rayama continues to dominate here.
Jerick Liyama, he has that size, the speed,
Out of bounds.
and the
Same
talent
hole.
to attack that basket. Hirap pigilan.
Substitution,
Si
Lirio
Rilliama, so you can see
Catalan,
this
replacing the Luna.
Drive.
number
Binomba
six,
pa eh.
Manuel
Little hang
Rayado.
time. And ang bola mix, no? Yung posisyon.
He's very explosive in his moves. But the thing about being explosive as a point guard,
14 to
you
shoot.
have to know kung kailan ka magiging kontra-tempo. Because everybody expects you to be
The
fast.
basket. Follow
When
number
you
69,
start to counter your
Miguel
timing,
Guerrero.
you will catch
His
your
first.
defenders off guard, and that will make life easier for you.
Gugulatin mo eh, no? Yung mga bantay, so you can see it's inbound. Ito yung minention ko kanina sa'yo, Migs. Number 13.
Number 13.
Dwayne Lirio. Corner 3 for si
Oh.
Pedro. 3-pound for Lirio. It's a miss. First attempt for him. Go inside, Catalan. 10 seconds on the clock. Another miss for Puntaniel. This is 14 to 8.
They've been given a lot of outside shots now by Las Piñas. Itong San Pedro, they're now 0 out of 5 from downtown. Question is, can they make those shots?
Oh, and that was a turnover for Las Piñas at nakita natin yung reaction ni Coach Gino doon. Pwede nang pangtira eh.
Coach Gino, no? Always fun to cover that guy. Actually, I can't even imagine how he's able to sustain his energy for 3 games.
Yeah. Just like the other coaches here in Junior MPBL. Makes, no?
Yung ibang coach kasi medyo kalmado pa ninyo eh. Pero si Coach Gino kasi
All out eh, no?
all out yan eh. Imagine mo sumisigaw ka for like 6 hours.
Ayun, simula alas 12 hanggang alas 5 ng hapon eh. But on the other hand, it's extra pass. Ito kapunan ng San Pedro. It's a foul. Now, let's turn you over guys to Daphne. Daphne?
Two key players, namely Jonas Panahon and Yuri Duque of San Pedro Spartans, will be missing today's game. This is after Jonas went home to his province while Yuri is ailing an injury. It may sound painful for the squad, but Coach Teddy Polinga is optimistic that the remaining soldiers will be fighting this battle with grit and heart. Bumalik sa sistema at huwag magkanya-kanya para makuha ang panalong ito. Balik sa inyo, Nino at Coach Mix.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And it should be a next man up mentality now for this team of Las Piñas. 2 guys. Wala ngayon para sa kanilang lineup.
And those are your 2 leading scorers.
Yeah.
That's 24 points per game for Panahon and Duque with 22 points per game. That's 46 points that you're gonna have to get from other players itong San Pedro. Pero medyo patas lang pala dahil wala si Ian Cuahaw sa kabila, no? Tingnan natin kung sino ang magtatagumpay nang wala ang kanilang star players.
Yes, and kung sino man yung magsi-step up din dito para sa dalawang kupunan nito, it would be a heavy load to carry here, Migs.
Well, Relyama looks to be the only star remaining for our 2 teams. He's up to 11 points and 4 rebounds now.
30 minutos ba yung Rilya ba ngayon?
I'm not gonna be surprised.
Yeah.
I'm expecting, especially if it's gonna be a close game, he might play around 35 minutes.
Bata, pwede pa.
Relyama does have the reputation of being the Dennis Rodman of Las Piñas.
Doing it on the defensive end. As you can see, that jumper, good release by Salazar. Pull up, lefty. Into midair. Gandang tignan eh, no? Yung mga ganyan mix.
And again, it's a rare gem for you to see in this age, no? Yung mga pull-up jumpers, the mid-range. Nasasanay na sa 3-pointers, floaters, and layups ang ating mga bata.
Once again, this guy, Dwayne Lirio, kagulat ha? May half spin na pinakita dito itong si Dwayne.
And I'd like to say this, rightfully so. Kailangan niya talaga yan because with his build, I don't expect him to be rim running a lot. Maybe because he's still young, he's still able to do it. But his ultimate advantage would be the low block. If he can establish great position inside, whether it's scoring on the low post or getting offensive rebounds and drop passes, he really already has the upside.
Yeah, and if he can do that move, mix, no? I can compare him to RB.
RV, bring us. Yeah, that's a great comparison.
Pwede, no?
Si RB kumakain lang yun sa MPBL. But he
Kaya-
also has a shot.
Yeah, merong mid-range din.
May 3 points din
May
yun.
3 points din. Si Kuya RB.
A shout out to you, RB. Bring us wherever you may be.
And that's it. The first 10 minutes of our action here. This team of Las Piñas Whitening Warriors up by 8 points. We'll be right back for a second quarter action.
Mga bisita na nandito ngayon, magandang araw po.
You're still watching Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Jr. MPBL. And that was the reverse right there. The highlights of this guy, Jerry Grilla, for Las Piñas, carrying his team now with his points here in this ball game. Four rebounds and his early 12 points mix.
Yeah, he actually has more points than the whole team of San Pedro.
Yeah.
And the points in the paint was basically the story in the first quarter. 14-8 in favor of Las Piñas that has allowed them to shoot the ball at a 53% clip. Kabila naman, it's been a struggle inside and out for San Pedro. Only 23% and 0 out of 5 from downtown.
And this team of San Pedro struggling. On the other hand, Rillama, everywhere in the court, is feeling it. It's 5 out of 5 sa field goal niya. And 4 rebounds for the big guys.
Well, that's Dennis Rodman-like for you.
Dennis Rodman with his scoring ability.
Oh,
here.
yun.
And we're seeing Coach Gino here. Yan magsasawang bigay ng mga words para sa kanyang mga players. Free throw line right now.
Well, si Coach Gino kasi may club yan eh. A club of youth. And he did get some of his players from that club onto this Las Piñas team. So, may familiarity, may connectivity na talaga yan. Of course, hindi lahat sila.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, 8 player, no, ang kinuha niya from his club onto this Las Piñas team. But they still had to try out. You know, same rigorous process for each and every player here in the Junior MPBL.
Sa mga ganitong edad mix, 18 under, you're Coach Gino, and you have your 8 kids in your hands right now. Gaano ba kalaki tulong for your team na at least konti na lang yung tatrabuhin mo to work for the team's chemistry?
Well, I would like to describe those 8 players as culture setters for Coach Gino, no? Para sa Las Piñas. Kasi sila na yung parang extension ni Coach Gino to the rest of the players. Parang natutulungan na nila ipakilala si Coach Gino. Ito yung style niya, ito yung tendencies niya. They have the ability to comfort them kapag siguro napapagalitan. And they're able to explain their or Coach Gino's humor as well. And of course, basketball-wise, yung sistema ni Coach Gino, alam na ng mga players niya, mas natuturuan din ng mga X's and O's yung mga additional players on the tryouts. So malaking tulong talaga yun para sa Las Piñas.
So that 8 players of Coach Gino just run and run here and let the other player watch and adopt what they're doing inside the
Yes,
court.
practically speaking, parang nagiging ganun. Although I'm not gonna be surprised as well if we find out that Coach Gino has new plays, di ba? New schemes. Kasi nag-a-adjust ang coach sa material niya eh.
Yeah, totoo din.
Ganun yun eh. Eh paano kung yung makeup ng team mo iba dun sa club team?
Club team.
So, syempre, iba yung points of attack. Iba rin talaga yung sistema.
Ito, nakikita natin sa ating mga screen. Ang laki ng puso
Oh.
para sa kupunan ng Las Piñas Whitening.
I think that's their 1600
1600 team. Oh. And ito, look at that
There's
baseline
the matchup.
spin. Yan yung ating gustong makita dito. That's Ang against Dwayne Lirio. And ito, post up, quick spin, reverse. You say about that one, Biggs?
Well, this is what I want to see from Lirio. Sinasabi nating post presence niya. That's like RV bring us right
Yeah.
there, speaking to the baseline. And I have to be, I have to be wary of this guy because he seems to really have a big upside, si Lirio, no, for him to be 18 under and this skillful on the post. Kasi rare na rin yan sa bagong generation natin.
Nakakalimutan ng mga bagong generation yung perimeter, yung mga post-up. Mostly, 3 na din. At saka mix, may naalala pa akong isang player.
Sino?
Ito kay Dwayne. Wawi Scotia.
Wow, yes.
The Juggernaut.
Right.
Idol ko din yan eh.
Although I would
Former
have to
Safi
say I'm
MVP.
seeing more of RV Bringas
more.
compared to Wawi, no?
Nice pass coming from Dwayne.
Let's see what else he can do. Conditioning would be also a test for him.
Yeah, totoo.
How long can he last?
Oh, the high
Wow.
screen, the spin, the putback.
Dominate.
That's Collado inside.
I like that from Lirio. More than the basket by Collado, it was the patience by Lirio, not forcing the shot. He opted to give it to the cutter.
And Lirio has a good vision din
Oo.
And decision making. Kita niya double team. So extra pass outside. But yun lang. Mas masipag ito kupunan ng Las Piñas to get that offensive rebound here.
Rosales can be key. That guy's been playing well in the season. With the loss of Cuajao, he might just be the answer, at least perimeter-wise, for Las Piñas.
Good stop once again para sa kupunan ng Las Piñas. Forcing this team of San Pedro to get their 7th turnover here for a second quarter. It will be a baseline inbound. And Ang and Riliana pinagsabay na ni Coach Gino. So it will be a challenge for Dwayne Liang and this guy number 6 of San Pedro, Manuel Collado. Pag mga ganitong edad mix, no? Pag nakakita ka na ng mga high-low plays, kakatuwa no?
Oo naman. Yung high-low given yan
Oo.
sa pro level natin sa mga basic plays. But if you're this young and you can actually familiarize yourself with a play like that, master it,
Totoo.
go ahead.
+1 ka na sa mga scouting coach.
Oo.
So kasi Collado.
Oh.
Oh, that's almost na highlight. Now Las Piñas are running here. Immediately attacking that basket. Pulot-pulot lang once again para kay King Ang.
I think this is King Ang's first appearance in this season. Might be his second, but he wasn't seeing as many minutes in their previous outing.
Rosales. Once again, the attack. Oh, a little bit late itong si King Ang to get that offensive rebound. Pano.
Nice D.
Reverse once again. But a good recovery, a good run in transition defense for Las Piñas. 4 kagad yung nakatakbo dun. 14 seconds to shoot. They go outside. Corner. Rosales. They will let him decide where to go. They go for that corner, the floater. King Ang once again. Tumalon. Tinaas na lang yung kamay Tsaka pumitas ng bola itong si King Ang.
Well, he certainly has the length to help him out. He is the tallest guy on the floor. Actually, uso nga sa mga bata yung yung re-recruit ka ng matangkad. Basta matangkad, recruit mo na yan.
Yeah.
And then just develop him on your training sessions because you can't teach height.
Yeah, totoo.
And this is basically the learning stage for everybody. You know, bata ka pa lang, lahat kayo nagde-develop. Paunahan na lang talaga in terms of development yan.
King Ang with his first attempt. And now, his team of San Pedro Spartans. May pinasok ditong bagong player. This guy number 4, Matthew Escalante. And I guess their game plan here right now for San Pedro is to box out this guy, King Ang, right? Kasi kanina pa kumukuha ng offensive rebound.
And Lirio's been there for a while now, so well-deserved breather din naman para sa kanya ngayon.
And De Luna once again attacking it, coming from the corner, derecho sa baseline. And this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Pag ganyan ka kabilis, sigurado ako naka-enroll ka sa Pound for Pound Fitness.
Tama.
Because they focus on strength and conditioning no? Alam natin, itong Pound for Pound Fitness, yung kanilang program dito, Mix, no? And, meron, sa tapat lang, sa labas ng ating Montano Hall. Pound for Pound Fitness sa ating mga kaliga dito sa Cavite.
I'm sure a lot of our viewers are inspired by the athleticism that we're seeing on the court, no? Lalo na tumatanda na tayong mga nanonood.
Totoo.
And so if you can get yourself in good shape as well, why not? It's healthy for you.
Yeah, guys. Totoo yung sinabi ni Mix, no? Kung asan man kayo ngayon, on nyo lang yung location nyo. Hanapin nyo yung pinakamalapit na pound for pound fitness gym sa inyo. Back to our ball game. Look at that hassle para sa kapunan ng Las Piñas. Libre. Iikot. Mintis yung bitaw. Getting his own miss once again. Kapunan ng Las Piñas. That's 2 offensive rebound. And then they're unable to convert that one.
It's gonna be a long afternoon trying to box out King Ang and Jeric Relllama. 2 of them inside. They're really dominant. You have King Ang towering over the defense. Relllama's basically a workhorse. He's hefty enough to be strong, or stronger than you, and he's quick enough to outlast you as well.
Sa ating pagbabalik po, meron po tayo 3 minutes and 31 seconds, 28-15.
Player who's not present today is Ian Quahaw, who averages 20 points per game on the side of Team Las Piñas. Well, kanina nga nagpamasahe itong si head coach Gino Enriquez, but currently parang wala yung relaxation and he seems to be full of emotions right now. Kaya tignan natin if Team Las Piñas can calm the nerves of Coach Gino. Back to you, Nino and Mix.
Thank you so much, Daphne. Nagpa-release lang
Ang galing nun
si Coach Gino.
Bilib ako kay Daphne na nakuha niya yun mula kay Coach Gino. The information na nagpamasahe siya, but I hope it's gonna be enough.
Saan ba, Daphne? Saan? Saan nagpamasahe si Coach Gino?
Sa pound for pound.
And Coach Gino right
Ayan
now.
tingnan mo, stress na ulit. Kailangan ulit ng masahe.
Baka after this game, may 2 games pang remaining si Coach Gino.
Gabi pa yan.
Oo. Mamayang gabi pa yung uwi nito. Back to our game here. It looks like Coach Gino. Wala, kita mo naman yung reaction ni Coach Gino dun Parang di lang nagpamasahe And one opportunity once again para sa kapunan ng Las Piñas. On the free throw line right now, si Young. Let's take a look at this one once again. This power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, our official fitness partner dito po sa Junior MPBL.
You know, I actually like the execution of Las Piñas in this game. They seem to be sharing the ball a bit better. Mukhang mas may gaan ng loob no, yung mga players into passing that basketball. And you have to commend the hard work defensively, trying to force turnovers, and on the glass as well. Almost a walk there.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Look at the defense once again of Las Piñas. Ang daming mga hesi na naibigay nila dito sa koponan ng San Pedro. Just a pushing foul para sa koponan ng Las Piñas now. That's their 5th team foul. So to be free throws. Medyo magiging mahaba itong ating second quarter dito because of that situation here. And balasa ng tao si Coach Gino here. Ito para sa Junior MPBL mix, papansin ko sobrang stricto ng ating mga game officials. Yung proper tucked-in ng ating uniform, tinatawagan ka agad.
As they should, because it's part of the discipline of these young men. And discipline is such a big thing nowadays, no? Especially for the kids. Actually, kahit naman dati pa eh. Some even would consider basketball not as a sport first, but as a discipline first. Because it is a way for you to hone men in our country.
And it will build a character sa mga player, mix, no? Magiging bunga yan for them. At lalo na itong early stage nila dito sa kanilang career as a basketball player. Magandang practice for them. And Escalante with that putback. Being hard-working big for San Pedro. Medyo mahihayin itong San Pedro. Tatlo sila doon sa yung bola.
I think they're feeling the absences of the two stars. Itong sina Duque and Panahon.
Gawan. Balik sa labas itong koponan ng San Pedro. 12 seconds left on the clock. With a 23. Big lead for Las Piñas. Corner 3. Yes, sir!
Once again, the second.
We're back-to-back three-pointer for Las Piñas.
Again, the passing has been going really well for Las Piñas in this game. It looks like the players have good chemistry already. Remember, this is a team that entered our tournament late. Tapos back-to-back yung games agad nila, no? Tuesday and Thursday last week. So, not really much room to assess themselves. But now, given more time to review their previous games, more time to adjust, they seem to be looking a lot better.
And we saw earlier on our screen, itong kanilang guard na si Carl De Vinagracia talking to King Ang. Yung kanyang pagiging gigil on the defense. Being a guard here, being the general mix, no? Communicating, napakaganda para sa koponan na ito ng Las Piñas.
Malaking bagay talaga yun for point guards, no? Kasi nga, they're supposedly the extension of the coaches. And if you're the point guard, you have to have a wider vision of the court. You need to be able to survey the court and spot the things that especially your big men are not able to see.
Totoo. But on the other hand, it was a good move by Las Piñas. 30 seconds left. Oh, what an escape for Pontanyal.
He's gonna have a busy afternoon with the absences of Panahon and Duque. Pontanyal is the third leading scorer of San Pedro.
Oh, the attack once again by Las Piñas. Good defense. Good block by the white guys. Step back jumper. Yes, sir. Another two-pointer for San Pedro Spartans.
Now they're getting a bit used to not having their two stars. I like the confidence on the court in terms of attacking. Nakita ko yun sa previous game nila against Leyte, no? Mas aggressive yung atake ng San Pedro. Of course, you're gonna feel a lot of adjustment if you lose your top two scorers. At ngayon pa lang nagbe-build ng confidence yung other players ng kanilang koponan.
That's the end of our first two quarters here. 38-23 is our score.
Welcome back to Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. Kasama ko nga ngayon ang mga assistant coaches. First for San Pedro Spartans, Assistant Coach Chico Tan. And on the other side naman for Las Piñas, YSA Botanica Whitening Warriors, Assistant Coach JC Libunao. For Coach Chico, gusto ko lang po tanongin, how do we plan na ma-stop yung outside shooting ng Team Las Piñas?
Actually, it's not more of their outside shooting. So start of the game, we started off weak. We allowed them to drive in the paint. Majority of their points is in the paint, not really outside. It's just in the second quarter, doon na lang sila nakashoot ng mga 3-point shots nila. So we need to start with our defense, staying in front of our man, and we play from there.
Coach Chico, would you like to say hi or hello to anyone watching you right now?
I just would like to say hi to all the supporters of San Pedro Spartans, and syempre yung my son, baby Andrew, and my wife, si Van. Yun lang.
Thank you so much, Coach Chico. Dito naman tayo kay Coach JC. Coach JC, ano naman pong attitude ang kailangan na ipakita ng Las Piñas entering the third and fourth quarter?
We will remain sharp focus on the game and still remain aggressive.
Coach, meron po ba kayong gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
I would like to say thank you to YSA Botanica, to the city of people of Las Piñas, South Sunday, and GX International, and JCL Fitness.
Thank you so much, Coach JC. Don't go away because we will be right back after this short break.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito. Sa lahat ng mga team, lahat ng mga participants at mga bisita na nandito ngayon, magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
And our highlights on this first half, so you can see this kid, Jerry Liliama, scoring big on his first half performance. 14 points, 6 out of 10 on his field goal. Napakataas ng kanyang porsyento dito ngayon, carrying heavy load for his team, dominating this ball game against this team of San Pedro Spartans. And a lot of attempts coming from 3-point line and outside for this team. They're leading 38-23, and third quarter action pa rin po ng inyong Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. This is Nino over together with Migs Gomez para po sa ating fourth game. And first 2 points ng ating first half coming from King Ang. So an early sign of offense for this team of Las Piñas. Sa ating third quarter, gusto pang palubuhin yung kanilang dalang kalamangan dito sa ating ball game ngayong hapon na ito.
Well, they really seem to have the advantage inside with Ang and Liliama taking on the helm.
Oh, what a move. What a drive. What a decision for Las Piñas. And if you were the guard that time, Migs, no? After that rebound, ang ganda eh. You have two options, both players running wide on this game.
I'm actually impressed with this guy, no? Si Florendo para sa Las Piñas. He's a go-to shooter for the black shirts. He's been playing well in the season. I won't be surprised if he would be given more minutes in their next games. But I like to see him be more consistent as well for his team, especially if they continue to lose Ian Cuahaw.
Yeah, and sa ngayong ball game na ito, Migs, no, napaka-vital ng kanyang role here, being the corner man, spreading the floor for his team. And the turnover once again for San Pedro.
It hasn't been the easiest offensive day for San Pedro. especially without Duque and Panahon in today's outing.
It's 42-23. 19-point lead for Las Piñas. 42-23.
Nice pass. Great patience.
Yeah.
Sa loob talaga. That's the key in this game for Las Piñas. Attack the paint.
Ang dikit na yung dalawa. Ni isa man lang na nakaputi. Walang sumundot doon at mag-attempt ng sundot doon. And we have a timeout here. It's 44-23. It's 8 minutes and 11 seconds left.
Lahat ng mga organizers.
Welcome back dito po sa Montano Hall, and you're still watching Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Jr. MPBL, and makes itong kupunan ng Las Piñas ngayon still on their attack on offense. And sa tingin mo, Migs, what are the departments na kailangang i-maintain itong kupunan ng Las Piñas heading into this second half, and things they need to do para i-finish ng maganda itong ball game natin?
Well, it is attack the paint. Just like that, give the ball to Jeric Laliama or si Angno. May size advantage sila. And they have the overall advantage with Laliama because Laliama seems to be a very skillful power forward. You did mention he's Dennis Rodman with an attacking prowess.
And two guys jumping for that offensive rebound here. And once
Nice
again, itong kupunan ng Las Piñas, they're doing their offense in painted area. They're protecting their painted area too. Jumper once again. Di lang sa ilalim, meron din sa labas.
Well, that's what happens when you are able to dominate inside. Vice versa naman yan no? Kapag maganda yung pinapakita mo sa loob, luluwag yung labas. Pag maganda yung shooting mo, luluwag sa loob. And so, the job of Rosales should be easier from now on because of the dominance of Laliama.
They're everywhere now. Ramdam na ramdam natin itong kupunan ng Las Piñas. Look at that jump shot. Too easy para kay Tristan Rosales. They're leading 23 big points. May pinasok pang isang malaking player, si Coach Gino dito. Well-deserved rest for King Ang.
But now the big duo for San Pedro is back in. It's Collado and sino yung favorite natin kanina?
Ito si number 13 for San Pedro, Dwayne Lirio.
Si Lirio, no? So let's see if they can turn things around in terms of the story in the paint.
Second free throw is good. So mahaba-haba din itong naging pahinga nitong si Lirio sa ating ball game dito, Migs, and was off the bench. He has 3 points para sa ball game natin na ito.
Nice feed.
Once again, the extra pass of Las Piñas.
You take that. Just a sorry miss, but great passing.
Ooh, good stop, but the recovery for Potaniel.
Potaniel has to set the offense right for his team in terms of scoring and distributing that basketball. Now he's the focal point.
Corner. Gusto sumalinog. Open. In and out. But the rebounding once again for Las Piñas. Oh, that shot deflected by San Pedro. Lial. Corner. Attack from the baseline. Off the glass touch para sa San Pedro.
That's a great drive by Avancenia, but it was the read of Punaniel. No? Hindi niya pinilit. He had the shot. But of course, it would have been contested. So he put that ball back to his player at the corner, leading to that better shot.
Coach Gino calls a ceasefire here, 46-29.
Nino and Migs, para sa Team San Pedro, kailangan lang nilang mahinto itong fast break points na nakukuha nitong Las Piñas. Kailangan may transitioning and proper communication para magkaroon din sila ng offensive rebounds. Para naman sa Team Las Piñas, hindi na nila kailangan ng press break. They just have to follow the ball and immediately get down for defense. Sabi nga ni Coach, kailangan mabigyan ng bola itong si Jeric Relllama. He said na magpipesa tayo basta mabigyan ng porsyento itong si Jeric. 2 words. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And I would like to ask you, Migs, sana mention ni Daphne doon, I would like to add that the transition offense, ito ko po na ng Las Piñas, and their points inside the paint, how can you stop the bleeding if you are San Pedro here?
If you're San Pedro, it's actually connected to Relllama, no? You have to stop the bigs of Las Piñas. They've been dominating inside, opening up the offense as well for the guards of Las Piñas. If you can improve your interior defense, which has been the problem since the first quarter, that would be good for you. I haven't seen any effective press as of yet. Meron mang pasundot-sundot dito, no? Pero hindi siya nagtutuloy into a level that it is one of the main highlights of this game.
Yes, and what San Pedro needs here is that consistency for that press break para makakuha ng mga opportunity dito. But yun nga, sabi mo, Migs, hindi natin nakikita. Pasundot-sundot.
Can they be consistent at it? As you mentioned, that is the question. Getting some more stops, reading the defense a lot better, being more patient in their offense. And I really think now it has to start with Montaniel. Siya na talaga magsisimula ng opensa dito para sa San Pedro.
Kailangan itawid ang kupunan ng Las Piñas. About to say a good stop for them. Ito nga, on the full court. Good deny by Dwayne. Montaniel, aggressive once again. Kanina pa yung mga shots na ganyan in Montaniel, Mix, no?
It's not the best shot selection if you ask me, as you get to see 2 points for Las Piñas on the other end because it was a 1-on-4 opportunity for Montaniel. Ito sinasabi ko, no? Now you're the main guy. And you're gonna be checked. Tingnan mo, inaasawa siya ngayon. So how can you respond to the defense? How can you read it better by knowing when to shoot, when to pass, when to quicken things up, and when to slow down?
So the maturity nitong si Montaniel ngayon, Mix, ay masusubukan.
Ngayon pa lang kasi siya nabibigyan ng ganito kalaking responsibility. No? They're really feeling the absences of Panahon and Duque. Na-mention ko kanina medyo nag-even out na dahil wala si Ian Cuajao. That's actually not the case. I take my words back. Because dalawa yung nawala sa San Pedro, isa lang sa Las Piñas. Andiyan pa rin si Jeric Relllama. So if you think about it, there's 1 star left for Las Piñas. And he's been the difference in today's ballgame.
Kaya sa mga kaka-tune in pa lang sa atin ngayon, itong si Jonas Panahon, merong average po 24 points per game, merong 7 rebounds. And itong si Yure Duque, 25.5 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, 4.5 assists per game, and 4.5 steal per game. So ganyan po kalaki yung mga numerong wala dito ngayon sa kupunan ng San Pedro because of the 2 players' absence. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left for this ball game. So ngayon San Pedro running for the fast break and Collado. Di pa na-finish yung takbo na yun para sa kanyang kupunan.
That's a great aggressive drive by Collado as a big man. Every time you're big, of course you also know or should know how to read the defense on the fast break. Pinaka-basic dyan, bibilangin mo kailan yung defenders in front of you. But that was a 2-on-2. And so it was a wise move for him to go all the way.
Collado with his first free throw. It's good for Collado. This is 33-15 now. A 17-point lead for Las Piñas for this ball game. Go outside. Go move inside once again. The pass deflected.
Read it well. Read it well. Tough shot.
Once again, the decision making and shot selection itong si Puntaniel makes yung binabanggit mo kanina dito sa ating ball game. Close defense.
Can you look at his shot percentage? Si Fontaniel, as you take a look at that foul leading to the 2 free throws of Collado earlier.
Puntaniel is 4 out of 9 for his field goal.
Well, it's not the worst.
27%.
4 out of 9?
Or make that 50% rather. Para sa
Malapit
kanya.
50 dapat yun.
Correction. 44%. Collado missing that second free throw. Here comes the press of San Pedro. Kanina mga natin nababanggit dito makes they need to be consistent on their press break. It's out of bounds. First, this team of Las Piñas. 16 seconds left on our clock. Balik sa labas. Libre. Oh, there's a traveling. Clearly a traveling violation for Las Piñas.
I actually want to encourage Florento to be, moving the ball or moving without the ball a bit more efficiently because he is a shooter for Las Piñas. If he can place himself in the right place, okay sana kung nasa corner siya kanina. He could have shot the 3.
Just like what he did on the first half makes, no?
Naka-shoot na ba siya ng 3-point?
Kanina. Ito si Florendo.
Well, in the previous game kasi knockdown shooter talaga din yan.
Florendo on the 3-point line. Correction, wala pa pala Migs.
Wala pa, diba?
0 out of 3. He has 3 attempts. At yung attempts na yun, that's a good look for him. And Collado, the big man of Spartans, scoring it. The traditional big man move.
So there you go. Now the bigs of San Pedro are starting to even things out. But as I say that, points in the paint ulit tayo para sa Las Piñas.
Kumakamada sa ilalim. Ito kupunan ng Las Piñas. And the last score of them came from the reverse. Montaniel, once again, is 4 out of 10 now. 40% for his field goal. Let's take a look at this on our instant replay.
Nice pass.
Beautiful dish. Beautiful reverse. Para sa kupunan ng Las Piñas.
By the way, that reverse layup, I hope our kids are also able to practice that. Kasi effective talaga yun sa basketball, no? If you go to the other side of the rim, you're also using the rim as a protector, no? Not only your body, but the rim as well. So, mas mahirap kang masusupalpal ng defender mo.
Kaya sa mga batang nanonood kayo, makinig kayo kay Kuya Mix nyo, ha? Napaka-importante na sa ganitong edad mix, no? Madidevelop na talaga lahat ng talent ng mga bata natin.
In the pros, yun yung mga pagdating mo sa pro, mandatory yan eh.
Yung kahapon, si anak ni Coach Denok Miranda, nag-usap kami ng tropa niya si Coach Paul Alilo Flores. 8 years old. Chris Paul Miranda started his game.
8 years old.
8 years old. Nung naging 10 years old na si Chris Paul, kinuha na siya ng FEU.
There you go. Well, I'm sure Coach Denok had a lot to do with that. But rightfully so, his son, I think his nickname is CP.
CP, yeah.
CP Miranda. Magaling talaga. Mahusay. He was the best player yesterday. That was 14 under, no?
Yeah. 4 or 5 3-pointer. Plus 15 kagad on your team.
Yun yung 14 under 10 na mukhang 16 under 10.
Lalaban sa 16 under. Oo, lalaban eh.
Ang lakas eh.
Ito, tingnan ulit natin sa ating replay. It's a beautiful dish.
Foul on Lirio.
Oh, it's a rebound. An offensive one for them.
Rebounding, by the way, as much as we have said that turnovers, is a wild statistic here in the junior MPBL, I would say rebounding is a crucial statistic. And it's one of the mandatories for you to be able to control so that you would have a higher chance to win a ball game. Kasi hard work na yan ang rebounding. Masisisi mo na sarili mo talaga kung matalo ka sa rebounding story.
Totoo. Tsaka yung mga ganito din. It's a good deny.
Montano has to do better offensively in terms of making his reads.
And they're running once again. Nina. Masyado masikip yung pasa na yon. Collado staying aggressive here. Double team. Still made that shot for Collado. He will go to the free throw line. What are the things na kailangan gawin ngayon itong San Pedro mix?
Well, I'd like to see their big men continue attacking the basket. Collado seems to have good momentum for himself, no? More so than Lirio. Collado's now in double figures with 5 rebounds as well. So he seems to be the prime big man in this game for San Pedro. If Montano and the rest of the guards of San Pedro can find him in the fourth, that would be good for them. And on the other end, protect the paint.
Tato. Lot of painted area inside the paint points nitong koponan ng Las Piñas.
It's 34 to 22 points in the paint natin. That's a plus 12 for them. And it's a 13-point game.
Coach Gino on our screen right now, giving some instructions. Oh, good seal. Nakaw.
And 2 more points in the paint.
So they're plus 14 for the inside the paint points here. That's the end of our third quarter here. It's 54 to 39.
Participants at mga bisita na nandito ngayon, magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
You're still watching this fourth quarter game between this team of San Pedro Spartans and Las Piñas YSA Botanica Whitening Warriors para po sa inyong Atlantis 88.
Bad
Manny
pass.
Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Ito steal, a clean steal and a clean score for Las Piñas.
That's just pure miscommunication from San Pedro. It's not the best way to start the fourth frame.
Yeah. Saklap dun, Migs, no?
Yeah, and that's what you have to do if you're Montano. Drive, read, give that ball to your bigs.
Ito a wise decision for Montano. At nakahanap ng butas itong San Pedro pero bagsak yung kanilang player holding his ankle here.
That's Relllama.
Yeah.
That's the start that we have been talking about left in this game for Las Piñas.
Relllama with double numbers now. Pero alam ng bata kung ano yung gagawin. Hinigpitan lang yung sintas.
He shoved off his teammate who was trying to help him out. Sabi niya, ako na bahala. At yan, okay na siya. Pagpag lang.
Nakaapak ng paa. Itong si Relllama that time. Tapos on number 11. That's on Marlon Yambao. Pagpag lang.
Kaya yan. May babalik niya yan.
Tayo ka agad.
They're up by 15. So he can afford to rest a bit.
The jumper. It won't fall for them. But the rebound by Dwayne here.
Help him out. De Luna had to have come a bit nearer kay Lirio, no? Kasi naka-deny na yung dalawang teammates nila doon.
Full court once again. Yambao wants to go first. He's running.
Great defense. What happened to the press break of San Pedro?
So you can see our Commissioner Keith Picasso on our screen.
Oh, I like the may hair effect. Kasi
Yeah.
may electric pan sa likod.
Kala ko commercial eh.
Kaya nga. And he has great hair, si Commissioner natin.
Siyempre. The drive once again. Look
Nice
at
tap.
Grabe. Two guys tapping that offensive rebound. And the space for them.
I have to give credit to Garingo because he's been that third string big man para kay Coach Gino, and he seems to be efficient on the floor. He's not forcing his shots, but he's made his impact scoring, positioning, defending for Las Piñas. And that time around, a good tap to his teammate. Ayan, no? Ganda ng help niya doon.
And he's giving a headache to this guy, Pontaniel.
At dahil dyan, pwede pang makapagpahinga si Reliama.
Oh, good find. That's the 2 points once again for Yambao.
That's one of the things that the players should also keep in mind. The backdoor cut is such a good option for you. Everybody expects you to catch the basketball up top.
And itong si Yambao din, Mix, kanina ko pa napapansin, he's always moving without the ball. At yan yung kanyang role dito para sa kupunan ng Spartans.
Why not? I mean, Steph Curry himself, the reason why he's a lot more effective on the court, it's because of his off-the-ball movement.
Ilang kilometro yung tinatakbo sa isang ball
Diba?
game. Grabe. Kaya kung ikaw yung bantay, pag hindi ka sanay sa takbuhan, upo ka.
Oo.
Hingal.
Kawawa ka talaga.
Oo. Labas dila eh, no?
I think it was Austin Reeves who recently was quoted that defending Stephen Curry is like hell.
Sa playoffs eh, no?
Oo.
They have a timeout here at 62-43. We'll be right back. You're still watching Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Jr. MPBL. And the family, the friends, relatives, and supporters of our young kids here. The new generation
Baka nga
ballers.
girlfriends eh.
Pwede.
Pwede.
Kasama si tita. Anong araw ba ngayon? Wednesday?
So, Wednesday. At wala pang
day.
pasok.
Oo, walang pasok.
This is the last week before classes come back.
May narinig nga ako na parents yung nung laro natin sa Las Piñas, Mix eh. Tinatanong, saan yung anak mo? Andun na sa labas, nakipag-date after the game. Diretso eh, no?
Ang tanong, panalo ba yun o talo?
Panalo.
Panalo.
Swerte
Ayun.
naman, panalo sa game, panalo pa sa puso.
Oo.
Panalo pa sa pagmamahal.
Kasi kung talo ka sa game, di ka pwede makipag-date.
Totoo.
Kailangan, ano ka dyan? Ano yun eh, usually bad trip ka muna for a while.
Gusto mo muna ng me time eh.
Oo, pag-iisipan mo yung ginawa mo sa game. Now they have the luxury to review their game as well.
Oh, sorry, miss for De Lima. That was against two defender. A little bit short. Call for that O. Last sa labas. And once again, this is the perfect time for Coach Gino.
That's a
no?
walk.
Oh, traveling violation.
Sorry, the perfect time for Coach Gino too.
To run their new plays. New game plays here in our game. Kasi nga, medyo malaki na yung kanilang kalamangan. Oh, hindi na traveling talaga. Ito sa journey for this team of Las Piñas. But well-deserved rest coming from this guy, number 7, Brent De Luna. Efficient for this ball game for his team. And once again, it was too strong for Marlon Yambao. Correction, that was yung pinalitan ng Las Piñas. That was Tristan Rosales for Coach Gino. Once again, the aggressiveness of Marlon Yambao here. Speaking of free throw, andito ngayon sa linya itong San Pedro and Yambao on the line. And our free throw story mix, no? 15 out of 25. Ito ko po na ng San Pedro. 25 attempts. What can you say about that?
Well, ang dami nun. But the 10 misses are the ones that are hurting them right now. Imagine if they made around 7. That's 7 plus points. That would make this a 10-point game. A lot more manageable. That really is a department, free throw shooting, no? That even though we're covering younger players, Papa 18, 16, 14 ka man dyan, a free throw is a free throw. And you should be able to master that on your own.
As we can see, this instant replay. 2 players down after that bump. And Yambao recovers it. Dire-diretso naman itong si Yambao. That is why they got 2 free throws attempt here. On the line now, itong si Puntaniel. 62 to 45. Maintaining the lead, this team of Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. Once again, the free throw miss. Ito kupunan ng San Pedro.
That's 15 out of 28 now.
Dami.
13 misses. Imagine that. Well, Las Piñas, on the other end, is not shooting the ball well as well.
Yeah.
The line, only 3 out of 12.
And also, banggit mo nga yung shooting, no, Migs? On San Pedro, they had poor shooting on the 3-point line this afternoon. 0 out of 11.
I actually want to point this out, no. Yes, 0 out of 11 from downtown. Obviously, that hurts for San Pedro. But I want to focus on the total number of attempts from the field. It's 48 attempts for San Pedro, plus 10 sa Las Piñas. And obviously, if you have more attempts, then you have a higher chance to score more. And they, rightfully so, have made 13 more field goals. Ang pambawi sana doon ng San Pedro, yung kanilang free throw shooting. They've shot 16 more free throws. It makes sense, right? Doon nagbabalance out eh. Kasi balikan lang naman tayo sa basketball. More field goals sa kabila, more free throws sa kabila. Kumbaga, mas nafa-foul lang talaga yung San Pedro sa game natin na ito. But because they're not making their free throws, that's why the disparity is up to 17 right now.
I agree to you, Migs, no? At least to equal, eh, no? Yung ginagawa ng San Pedro. Kasi nga, napagit mo kanina yung poor free throw shooting ng Las Piñas. 3 made lang para sa kanila. But masipag sila, eh, no? Napapansin natin sa mga batang ito. Masipag sila pumwesto sa ilalim, tsaka marunong din magpaikot ng bola.
In terms of assists, they have 12 in this game. I did mention in the first quarter, they look to have been more comfortable in terms of dishing that basketball to their teammates. Might be just a matter of time for them here in the junior MPBL kasi nga mas matagal na sila magkasama. And so if they can continue to improve in that department, that would be a big, big aspect of their game.
So Yambao now on the line. Daming attempts. 30, that's the 30th attempt. Itong kupunan ng San Pedro on the free throw line. They're
How many
shooting
misses?
15 also.
The lead is
Malaki. 15. So
basically, that's the free throw misses in this game.
2 missed free throw for Yambao. Once again.
So it's 15 out of 31 now.
Yeah. Bumababa pa itong kanilang porsyento on the free throw line. The high screen. Bounce pass. They're just melting the clock here. Attacking in a perfect time. This team of Las Piñas. Once again, the decision making of this guard.
Nice pass.
Maxel Pontaniel. He is down, holding his knee.
That's not good. That is not good. You already don't have Panahon and Duque. Montaniel has been your main source of attack in this game.
Oh,
You can't afford to lose him your next outing.
ano kaya nangyari dito kay Puntaniel? At napabalik sa bench niya. Itong si Coach Gino, yung kanyang tinignan. We have 4 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the Wish and Pray. Hindi ganun kalala atong nangyari para sa batang ito. This kid, Axel Puntaniel.
Anytime you hold on to your knee, it's not a good sight in whatever level of basketball. Mas nakakatakot pa sa mga bata kasi bata pa itong mga to. No? They have lighter bodies and so it's lighter load as well for their knees as
Soft
of this
bones.
moment.
Still on the floor. Itong si Puntaniel. Let's take a look at the instant replay.
Ooh,
E.
that's not looking good. We're not going to speculate anymore as to what happened to his knee, but that's not a sight that you would want to see.
Kawawa yung bata.
The players are actually grimacing right now on the court as they see the replay. And Puntaniel is obviously in a deep amount of pain. He still hasn't moved that knee.
We'll be right back with 4 minutes. All clear now dito po sa loob ng Montano Hall. And big salute din sa ating mga staff here and medics. Mix, no?
They're actually pretty quick to respond. No? I've seen them in the past couple of weeks. Nandyan lang sa gilid. Mabilis mag-respond every time something bad happens. Kahit gaano pa ka-minor yan.
Saludo kami sa inyo po mula dito.
But folks, the thing that happened with Montaniel really looks serious. So if we can all offer our prayers up, you know, for his speedy recovery, that would mean a lot to him and his family, of course. For a guy as young as him, he is very talented.
Yeah.
Masakit eh. Masakit na may mga pangarap ka para sa sarili mo and then for you to be experiencing a setback like that, you know, it's possibly, there are injuries that can possibly take you out for a year.
Yeah.
And that will take a lot of determination for you to fight back, get operated on some injuries, at may therapy yan. And I tell you, therapy is not easy.
Totoo. And kahit sabihin man natin, Bigs, no, na medyo bata pa itong mga players na ito, mabilis mag-recover. But maiiba talaga.
Actually, yung pagkabata nga nila, that's the ultimate test for them because it's mental toughness na masusubok dito ngayon kay Montaniel and to the rest of our junior MPBL community.
In fact, our game here, our instant replay, good pass, good find by King Ang. Good move by this guy number 16.
That's Reliama.
So, maganda yung nakita natin dun, Mix, no? Big man to big man. Pass.
Kaso mismatch talaga eh. Reliama is very skilled as a power forward. He's not the tallest, but he's strong. And he's quick.
Totoo. Now, patuloy pa rin nahihirapan itong kupunan ng San Pedro sa depensang pinapakita nitong kupunan ng Las Piñas.
They just lost their first 3 options offensively. So how can they respond now? That's a big question.
Go back outside. Jumper. Oh, still no for the Spartans.
I actually haven't seen Lirio get the ball for a while now. I haven't seen him establish himself at the post.
This team of San Pedro, they are 16 out of 50 on the field goal this afternoon mix. Instant replay once again. 3-pointer for the lefty.
That's Florendo. Maganda yung shooting form niya eh. I actually remember Magno Membrere in his shooting form.
Florendo. Still wala pang naipasok mula sa 3-point line. Mix.
But the good thing is that he's also being aggressive inside. Yan ang maganda sa shooter. Kapag hindi mo pasok ang tira mo,
Lapit.
lapit. Lalo na kapag hindi ka naman libre. Pero kung libre ka sa labas, tira mo pa rin yan.
Yeah. Because yung guard mo, Mix, no? Alam niya shooter ka. Bibigyan ka talaga ng bola. Just like what Cavite did yesterday to CP. Pinibigyan no? Hinahanap.
Oo. He was on his way to 30 points. Kaso nagmintis na yung kanyang dalawang last 3 quarters.
And now we have 2 minutes and 28 seconds. We're just waiting for our final score here.
Reliyama still on the court.
Yan, King Ang. Di pa rin nilalabas no? Di pa rin pinupull out ni Coach Gino. Gusto ata 50 yung lamang ni Coach Gino.
Oh, he might have a ton of reasons as to why Reliyama is still on the court. It might also be some more familiarity for him.
Yeah.
Kasi more exposure. This is their 3rd game. They're gonna need him in tip-top shape approaching the playoffs. Because in the playoffs, that's where stars have to shine.
Yeah. Sa mga important moments, no? Lalo na dito sa Junior MPBL, alam natin, bawat laro, napakadikit. No safety lead nga Once again, sa bulldozing King Ang.
That's Reliyama on the 2 points.
It was a soft touch for him. And I guess,
lalabas na ba?
Ito, lalabas na.
Pwede ko nang isulat yung statistics niya sa ating papel.
Safe na. Reliyama with the applause coming from his assistant coaches or coaches here. All deserved rest for Reliyama.
Well, no Panahon, no Duque, and no Kuahaw in this game. That's 3 out of the 4 main stars. Ang natira si Jeric Reliyama, and rightfully so. He has performed like a star.
And now, Migs, we have injury update coming from Daphne.
Just an injury update for Max Putaniel of San Pedro Spartans. He was actually crying in pain, but he is currently brought in the stretcher on the sidelines while he was holding on to his right knee. Sabi ng medical team, he just needs to relax. But currently, sabi ni medical personnel Jermaine Castro na let's just hope and pray it's nothing severe. Currently naman, nilalagyan na ng yelo yung tuhod niya. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Daphne. At malalaman natin kung ano yung nangyari sa bata after ng MRI, Migs, no?
Well, first of all, they're gonna have to assess the movement. Kaya bang magalaw? There are some injuries na x-ray lang okay na. Pero kung meron pa rin siyang pain na hindi makontrol, doon papasok ang MRI.
At the seconds left. Points inside the paint. Continuing
Ganun pa rin.
for Las Piñas.
That's 54 points in the paint. They have more points in the paint compared to the total of San Pedro.
Grabe, no? Yung numbers na yan para sa kupunan ng Las Piñas. So kung puro inside the paint lang tayo dito, Migs, dikit itong ating ball game. But Las Piñas, because of their gameplay here, everywhere the court, they're running, shooting, outside perimeter and getting that offensive rebound. Malaki yung kanilang inaalaga ang Kalamangan.
I actually saw more points in the paint from the half-court offense. Again, the press hasn't been a big story in this game. Pasundot-sundot lang. That's why I commend Las Piñas for being able to attack on the half-court. Relama had to do a lot in that department, obviously.
A lot. As in a lot.
Oo.
Para kay Ang. Because hindi lang naman sa half court siya kumukuha. Full court din mix, you know. In transition, tumatakbo din kasi yung bata. 38 seconds left. Just waiting for this clock to melt. The three-pointer.
There you go.
Once again.
Ganun lang. That's what they have been doing all afternoon long. Breaking down the defense of San Pedro. Some drop passes, offensive rebounds, some attacks. Just methodical in the way they attack.
Labas-masok no? Pag denied sa labas mix, papasok.
Oo, and more often than not, papasok talaga yan.
And this is it. Our final score for this 18 under of your Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL 79 to 55, and this team of Las Piñas with another win.
This is the first win of their 18 under team.
Our first win rather. So itong koponan ng San Pedro mix will still be on the bottom of our team standings dito po sa South Division. And let's take a look at this move of the game presented by Atlantis 88. This drive dire-derecho para dito
Kay Relama.
Relama. Move of the game presented by Atlantis 88. What a strong move coming from him. Using his right hand against two defender. Iwan. Tapos,
Actually, parang hindi na fair na tawagin sa Dennis Rodman.
ano na?
Kasi yung attacking prowess niya, maganda talaga eh. We're gonna have to think of a better comparison for him in the next games.
At ngayon kasama na ni Daphne Cristobal itong ating player of the game at sa atin, Atlantis 88.
I'm here with our Atlantis 88 player of the game, Jeric Relama. Jeric, congratulations sa'yo, pati sa Team Las Piñas. Gusto ko lang tanungin kasi nag-score ka ng 22 points. Kanina nung timeout, sinabi ni coach na i-feed ng bola si Jeric. Ano nafe-feel mo na gano'n na lang yung tiwala sa'yo ng coaching staff ninyo?
Napakaswerte ko na bigyan ako ng opportunity dito sa kay Coach Gino. Binigyan ako opportunity para mapaglaro sa MPBL. Hindi ko sasayangin itong opportunity na to. Sisipagan ko palalo. Ayun lang po.
Jeric, meron ka bang gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
Salamat sa Las Piñas Whitening Warriors and sa Botanica. Sa Family Saints, Tutnax, ayun lang po. Shoutout po sa girlfriend ko po. Ayun lang po.
Once again, congratulations, Jeric, and to the rest of Team Las Piñas. Back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Daphne, for the player of the game interview and the highlights of this ball game. And Mix, your thoughts on this big win itong koponan ng Las Piñas?
Well, Jeric Relama played like an absolute star for Las Piñas, dominating inside the paint, and he did it on both ends of the floor. He was able to share that confidence of his to his teammates. We did talk about the points in the paint, 56 in total for Las Piñas as compared to the 34 of San Pedro. The problem is for San Pedro though, will their stars be able to return in their next games, because their offense obviously it needs a lot of refining once again.
Thank you so much, Mix, for that. And we come to the conclusion of our live coverage for the 18 under division with Las Piñas YSA Botanica Whitening Warriors winning over this team of San Pedro Spartan Warriors. And our next game, we are 16 under matchup between San Pedro Spartans and Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. And on behalf of Mix Gomez and Daphne Cristobal, this has been Nino Abanid, and this has been Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.